So before yeah, I have like an announcement. It's pretty. I don't know what the ramifications are gonna be, but we'll figure it out, I guess. What's up, Aviana? I think Wagon came out last night, but somebody messaged me a video that Sacrix made about it. I don't know. I assume it's just gonna talk about how it's a huge fucking scam and you should probably not spend your money on it. Honestly, anything in a gachapon game these days is just a huge fucking scam. Um, and 1 or 2% of people is gonna get somewhat lucky. 90% of people are just gonna get bad luck, and then 8% of people are gonna get horrible luck. That's usually what all of those systems bank on. It's very much like the American dream. Like everyone hopes that they can be the 1 or 2%, but of course, only 1 or 2% of them can be. that's why. That's why it's the 1 or 2%, right? So I mean, we can check the video, but I'm pretty sure it's just a horrible system with horrible RNG, and with a horrible setups and all of that. But you kind of, I don't. So part of me doesn't even want to watch the video because I feel like you guys should have brains that function enough to know all the information that's probably going to be in the video already. And I know, and I believe that, I want to believe that most of the people who spend money on the wagon don't expect to get lucky. They know they're gonna get horribly fucked, but they just want to maintain their MVP red and they have nothing else to spend money on. That's what I'm hoping. If you really are participating in the wagon because you think you're gonna get a steal out of it, um, you're really just deluding yourself. So I hope I hope most people don't have like that grand illusion. The other thing is yesterday, how many people do we have here so far? Well, we have all the first draft people, but yesterday when I logged out, and I looked at my game, I had the this account has not been verified thing pop up, which has happened before, right? It's whatever. Um, but I tried to enter my PSE and I couldn't enter, so I was like, whatever. So I restarted my game. And when I restarted my game, I couldn't get in, and it said my password was wrong. So I tried to, I respelled it 300 times to make sure that it was right, but it was actually wrong. So either someone was already actively in my account, um, or they already changed my password and they might get in, and I can't get in, basically. So I messaged Ghibli, but she didn't respond. I couldn't contact support because support requires you to use your information to log in, and I couldn't log in. So I tried to change my password, but it's like an old email. It's difficult to get into. It's actually mind blowing that someone else was able to get into it better than I can get into my own shit. So it's almost gonna give props to whoever it was. Um, I checked my laptop, my Kana next to me, and I saw that at least none of my main characters was logged in. Um, but I did see an email that someone like accessed my account and logged in from a different location, and that was about 20 minutes before when I was on it. So basically, there was already a 20-minute window, 20 to 25-minute window when they could have done like a bunch of shit already. So I tried to contact support. I managed to find my email, my login, whatever. Um, and apparently someone had already tried to contact me earlier today in stream, and I kind of forgotten about it. That somebody asked me if I would like sell my account and how much I would sell my account for. And like I had like a friendship request on Discord, and they contacted me. And I accepted a friendship request because not too many send one. Usually, if it's just like an obnoxious fan, I just ignore it. But I kind of keep them in there. You guys don't do that, thank God. Usually, it's someone who has something to add, and like some kind of friendship, some kind of good communication comes out of it. But this person was basically like, "Hey, we are in your account right now. Like, like, what the fuck do you want to do? Like, what are you gonna do about this? We tried to contact you earlier today. You kind of like shrugged it off. You didn't really didn't really contact us. So, well, we're in there right now. We have your shit. So I ended up getting into support. At the same time, I managed to get my password reset. But obviously they have access to reset my password, so they could do it again, right? So I'm like, well, what the fuck do I do? Do I have to like change my email? You know, there's like a bunch of stuff. And I checked support, and it turns out I'm bruising all of you guys because the support ticket said like, hey, we're gonna log into your account and you're AFK. So what happened was support just kicked me off my own account and went in to fix the problem with my shadower. And then and then afterwards, and apparently they tried to contact me through stream, but I didn't see their message. And I tried to reschedule for later, and then apparently they tried to whisper me in game. And this happened before when something on my account needed to be fixed. But apparently because I didn't reply, they just kicked me off, logged into my shit. And when I tried to log in, I thought someone had hacked me, and I was like panicking that I had to change all my passwords and shit. And apparently it was just the GM just logging into my shit trying to fix my shadower problem. Which is, you know, kind of a weird thing of doing things. But I guess they also have work hours, and I don't really, so... no bot message. Well, there goes my dramatic reveal. But yeah, so someone from the person who said that they were in my shit, that wasn't a lie. That was someone someone through Discord messaged me who was part of the support team, who basically said like, yo, tried to contact you earlier in stream, but you didn't reply. And someone's in there right now trying to fix your shit with your shadower for your ticket. So I was like, oh, okay. So they kind of like kept me company, sent some messages back and forth. Apparently they watch some of my content on YouTube, so that's kind of cool. And then the coolest part, whenever a GM goes on your account to fix your shit, the coolest thing after that is that you have to change your password and your PIC afterwards. So now I have a new PIC to learn every time I log in for every single thing, and so that's going to be cool. Now my muscle memory that just got adjusted to the old PIC has to readjust again, so that's going to be fun. And my password is I had to change my password twice because I changed it once to try to get into support, and then I had to change it again once the person got off my account. So, well, last time, you know, it's weird though because they reply into tickets and you get an email, but the email is old, so I don't really actively look. I look at it like once in a while, like once every 2, 3, 4 weeks. I check emails on there because I get nothing on there anymore, right? So. But then support, like you actively have to go to the website, log in, go to, and then to sign in again in support, and then go to your tickets, then click on your ticket, and then scroll down and see if there's an updated message, right? Like it's a whole thing. So, and it's like my 40 whatever character on the side, so I'm not like super jumpy like that has to be fixed right now. I mean, I want it to be fixed as soon as possible, but yeah, so they post updates there, but they kind of expect you to also like jump to attention whenever they do something, be like, oh yes sir, yes please. So you know, if they take it 2 days to respond, but then they expect me to respond within 15 minutes, that's always kind of weird in my opinion, because I'm just sitting there waiting for them, and they can respond whenever they feel like it, but then I have to, you know, immediately. So yeah, that's kind of weird. Do you know if they used your PIC to log in or bypassed it and was able to access your account through the game? I think what they do is they just like soft reset your shit and they make it so that they don't need any credentials to log in. And then after they're done, they put the credential check back on. But since it's like a fresh credentials check, I think because of that, you have to change everything. I think that's how it works. 100% scam wagon. Okay, so not to diss on Sacrix. I haven't seen the video yet. We'll watch it in a little bit. But like I said before, if you are like if you're a whale and you're playing MapleStory, your money, your money is not being spent well, okay, by any stretch of the imagination. Like, please be fucking honest with yourself. If you're whaling in MapleStory, you're literally just doing it for literally just for some pixels of looking nice. All right, that's literally all it is. You should know that going into it, right? Don't expect like anything super. Don't expect to be part of the 1% of the 1% who gets like amazing stuff for free or at a huge discount, right? That's just, if you're expecting to be that guy who pulls the frenzy totem, who pulls the breath of divinity, if you're expecting that going in, then you're just lying to yourself. I don't know what you're doing. Like, have some kind of like, take a step back, look at the odds, and then look at the realistic chances, and then just go by that. Like, don't lie to yourself, and then get disappointed afterwards that you're getting jack shit for it. Right? All of these gacha systems, pay to win, lottery systems, things in these games that are available to people under 18 as well, by the way, which is basically illegal gambling. But that aside, at least Belgium has legislated that. Like, don't go in there thinking you're gonna break the bank and you're gonna get lucky, right? You don't go to a casino expecting to beat the house, right? You have to go to a casino expecting to lose to the house, because the house always wins, right? If you go in with bad expectations, you're gonna get horribly disappointed. As we say here, expectations are the parent of disappointment, right? That's just how it works. So don't like delude yourself that you're going to be that one person in a million who makes it, right? You can aim